Well, it's something we've looked at over the years since Columbus came into the National Hockey League. We got started with Doug McLean over there. Doug was with Detroit when we were affiliated with Detroit in the early 90s, and we've always had a relationship with Chris McFarland, the assistant GM, and he called me about a month and a half ago and broached the idea. We thought about it a lot and decided to do it. I think it's going to be good for our players. Our players are they're going to be seen by an NHL club, AHL club guys, and they're going to have an opportunity during the course of the season to move up and get some games, maybe for a weekend or a week or two.
And when you take a look at, obviously, they've got an association, the Blue Jackets do, with an AHL club, with Springfield. You're going to be seeing some of those guys move back up between, I think, CHL and AHL teams, don't you think?
Oh, I think so. I think we're scheduled to receive a couple players from them, hopefully before opening night. And these players will be players that will move up and back and forth between Fort Wayne and Springfield. I wouldn't be surprised that maybe, just maybe, if there's an NHL player on Columbus that's coming through a rehab, maybe they'd let him drive his car 3 hours to Fort Wayne and play a game or two for us to get back in condition. So you never know. You never know what could happen. And I think the big thing this also brings our fans closer to the NHL and the American Hockey League.
And when you take a look at guys that you have seen move between here and the AHL in years past, Kirito, Sierzinski was a huge factor last year as the Turner Cup Finals MVP. I mean, the guys that you're going to be getting are going to be quality players.
Oh yeah, we kind of know who they are. It'll all have to get ironed out over the weekend or early next week, but we have an idea who the players would be that would be coming here, and I think they would definitely help our hockey club. And like I said before, give our players that have chosen to come back to Fort Wayne the last 2, 3, 4 years, now they might have a chance to play some games in the American League, and that's their dream from the get-go.
Final question, what kind of a feather is it in your cap that now, you're associated with an NHL team, and, it just seems like the Komets are getting bigger and bigger in everyone's eyes?
Well, I don't know if we're getting bigger and bigger. We're just broadening our horizons a little bit. And I think it'll help us, this affiliation. I think it'll help us with recruiting in the summer, definitely, because there's a lot of teams out there that have close affiliations. But to have one directly with Columbus, I think says a lot. And we're excited about it, and I know our players will be.